Alright, so we hope that you absolutely loved the module 1. What was your favorite thing in the module 1? Do let us know. But now we are excited to get into the module 2, which is we are going to take a deep dive into prompt engineering. There is only one skill that is at the forefront of this entire GenAI revolution. Doesn't matter whether you're using it for coding or data analysis or image creation, video creation. If I give you one new tool today that you've never heard of, you'll be master of it within an hour if you know this one skill, which is prompt engineering. So we're going to go into it. Also, we're going to share with you that what people think prompt engineering is writing skill or coding skill or communication skill. It is not that. It is a different skill, a skill that you can't hack with cheat sheets or pre-built prompts. It's a different skill, and we're going to get into that. And finally, you're going to see our method, which is 4-level deep thinking method of becoming a master in prompt engineering without copy pasting, without using automatic prompts, without using this and that, but just using your own mind. So we're excited to get into this. Let's go.
Introduction to Prompt Engineering. In this module, we're going to discuss something really interesting and important, and that something is going to define your success in the AI-driven world. You see, we're living through the AI revolution, where machines aren't just assisting us, they're learning, reasoning, and creating at levels we have never seen before. And in this new reality, there's one critical skill you need to master, and that is prompt engineering. Okay, let's start with the basics. What exactly is prompt engineering? Well, in simple terms, prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting inputs or prompts to guide AI systems to produce the outputs we want. At its core, it's the ability to design and structure prompts that allow AI to give you the best possible results. You see, a prompt is just an instruction, but the way you give it completely changes the quality of the AI's response. It's about understanding how to communicate with AI effectively to achieve specific results. Now, let me clear up some misconceptions about prompt engineering. Many people think it's a coding skill, but no, it's not. You don't need to learn syntax or memorize a set of commands, and it's not a communication skill either. You don't have to worry about grammar or language. So, what is it then? Prompt engineering is a thinking skill. It's the ability to know what you want as an output and how to get that output. To master prompt engineering, you need to train yourself to think consciously. Now, here's something important to understand. Prompt engineering is not a fast skill. In fact, it requires you to slow down and think deeply. Let me explain. Most of us have spent our lives thinking subconsciously. When you type an email, you don't break down how to structure it. When you give an employee instructions, you assume they'll fill in the gaps. But AI, it doesn't assume anything. It follows exactly what you say. And that's why people struggle with AI tools. They're not used to conscious thinking. Now, here's a powerful mindset shift. Before AI, if you had 60 minutes for a task, you'd spend 10 minutes planning and 50 minutes executing. With AI, it's the opposite. You should spend 50 minutes thinking and structuring the perfect prompt. Execution? That's the AI's job. It takes seconds. And if you don't put in the thinking time, you'll keep getting low quality results. It's about breaking down your goals into clear, detailed instructions that the AI can understand. Let's take the example of a food startup that serves a fusion of South Asian, Desi, and Western cuisines. Let's call it Food Fusion Restaurant. You want to create unique dish recipes that combine Desi and Western flavors. You could just tell the AI, give me a fusion recipe for making food. And sure, it'll give you something. But it might not be exactly what you're looking for. But if you use prompt engineering, if you say, combine butter chicken with mac and cheese, and provide context like, this is for a fast casual restaurant targeting urban millennials Now you're getting a dish that's not only unique, but also tailored specifically to your audience. That's the power of prompt engineering. It's about taking a vague idea and turning it into something precise, actionable, and high quality. You see, AI is your smartest assistant in the world, but it needs clear instruction to do its job well. So, why does this matter? Because the better your prompts, the better the AI's output. Now let's break this down a bit more. At its core, prompt engineering has a few key objectives. Clarity, avoiding ambiguity, so the AI understands exactly what you want. Relevance, ensuring the output aligns with your goals. Efficiency, saving time by getting the right results faster. So to sum it up, prompt engineering is the bridge between your ideas and AI's capabilities. And that brings us to the next big question. Why should you learn prompt engineering? Why is it such a critical skill in today's world? Let's dive into that next. We've talked about what prompt engineering is and what it is not. Now, let's talk about why it's so important. Why should you invest time in learning this skill? Well, the answer is simple. Prompt engineering gives you the ability to unlock the full potential of AI and use it efficiently for your benefit. We all know that AI is here to stay. It's not a trend. It's not optional. It's changing how every industry operates. And the people who know how to use AI properly, they're the ones who will get ahead. The difference between someone who understands prompt engineering and someone who doesn't, it's the difference between generating high quality work in seconds and spending hours fixing AI generated garbage. I will explain this with an example. Let's go back to our Food Fusion restaurant example. Say you want AI to write blogs for your restaurant's website. Without prompt engineering knowledge, you might ask the AI, write a blog post about food. And sure, you'll get something, but it'll be generic and bland. But if you use prompt engineering, like if you say, write an engaging 800-word blog post about the rising trend of Desi Western fusion cuisine. Target food lovers aged 25 to 40 who enjoy experimental dining. Use a fun and informative tone and include a personal anecdote or a chef's insight. Now, the AI knows exactly what to do. Now the output will be much closer to what you want. Efficiency. That's the first reason to learn prompt engineering. It saves you time and effort by helping you get the results you want. Faster. Instead of spending hours brainstorming ideas or tweaking outputs, you can craft a prompt that gives you exactly what you need in seconds. But it's not just about efficiency, it's also about customization. With prompt engineering, you can tailor AI outputs to your specific needs. For example, if you're creating marketing content for Food Fusion restaurant, you can ask the AI to write social media posts that match your brand's tone and style, or you can ask it to act as a food critic and evaluate your menu for appeal. The possibilities are endless. And here's the thing, the future belongs to AI. As time goes on, AI will become even more integrated into our workflows, and prompt engineering is going to become an even more critical skill. Let's understand this with another example. Say you're planning to scale Food Fusion restaurant into a franchise. You could use prompt engineering to generate a detailed business plan, complete with menu ideas, marketing strategies, and financial projections. Or you could use it to automate tasks like inventory management, freeing up your time to focus on growth. The bottom line is, prompt engineering isn't just a nice to have skill, it's a must have. It's how you take a powerful tool like AI and make it work for you. It's how you turn vague ideas into actionable results. So, whether you're running a business, creating content, or just looking to boost your productivity, learning prompt engineering is one of the best investments you can make. And in the next section, we'll dive deeper into how you can master this skill with techniques like 4-level deep thinking. But for now, Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered so far.